On behalf of the Taylortown Trade Center, Clash Wrestling, and Big League Brews, at 205 pounds from Atlanta, Georgia, Gavin
This is it, folks. Arguably the biggest match in the history of Clash Wrestling. The promotion that was founded back on January 5th, 2008. The main event of that show, a four-way match for the Clash Heavyweight Championship. Cameron Sky that night defeated Tommy Tresnick, and the two men in this match, Junthai and Gavin Quinn. These two have been here from the very start, Professor, and tonight, one of their careers will come to an end.
And it's unfortunate, Mr. Bishop, that it has to come to that. But this place, for the last 8 years, just hasn't been big enough for the both of them. Gavin Quinn and Junthai have been the most decorated wrestlers in the history of Clash Wrestling. They've held the heavyweight championship combined more than anyone else. I mean, you think of a Seize the Day main event, I can't think of one that didn't feature either of these two men. I mean, I'm sure if you get the statistician out here, he's going to tell us one that did happen, but I know for the last 5 years, since I've been in Clash Wrestling, one of these two men has been in every single Seize the Day main event.
And you just go down the list here, Professor. Gavin Quinn, a two-time heavyweight champion. Junthai, a three-time heavyweight champion. If you go to the tag team titles, GQ has held those 4 times, Junthai 3 times. Together, these two have 12 title reigns here in Clash Wrestling. You're not going to find anything better. This is the best of the best right here.
It's extremely fitting that it takes place here at Seize the Day. Seize the Day 9. This is the 8th anniversary of Clash Wrestling. So for 8 years, these two men have been bitter rivals. And now Quinn looking for it early. Ooh, we've seen him go for that kick many times. It's won him those 2 championships you alluded to.
Absolutely, and Gavin Quinn, you know, I feel like this match, both of these guys, this is going to be a little bit of a slower start. Both the guys are going to pace themselves because in a match where your career is on the line, you want to avoid the big mistake. And I think so we're going to see a little feeling out process here early between these two as you see Junthai out there taking advantage of the 10 count. And, whoa, what we got here? Baseball slide. That breaks the count. And to the outside, oh my God, a big chop there. Sends Miller flying.
And the thing with that is, you mentioned there Miller. I mean, Junthai is formerly known as Jay Miller, where he spent the majority of his career here in Clash Wrestling. When he joined forces with the Clash, he decided to just go by Junthai, and that's what I'm going to call him here for the remainder of the broadcast. If it slips up, ladies and gentlemen, we do apologize. However, I mean, these two guys, as I mentioned, it's a storied rivalry. 8 years they've wrestled each other off and on. This has probably been the most decorated battle. I mean, this match has been 2-3 years in the making. The main event Seize the Day, one-on-one, Gavin Quinn and Junthai.
And the action is spilled to the outside here at the Taylortown Trade Center. And I think this crowd is still a little stunned because they don't believe that this match was ever going to happen. And the fact that it's loser leave town, I mean, one of these guys is going to go. And as you see Gavin Quinn putting the boot to Junthai here, and in for the moonsault, but Junthai rolls out of the way, and Gavin Quinn crashes and burns. And things are starting to open up a little bit here. Now, innovative bulldog by Junthai. He hits the ropes fast and hard, and a knee drop right to the cranium and into the cover. Could GQ's career be over? No, and Junthai cannot hold on for the cover there. GQ kicking out.
With every pinfall, you have to think, I mean, what rushes through either of these men's minds? I mean, with Junthai on top there, he's probably thinking, this is it, I'm out of here. There's no stressful match, my career is over. I can continue. Gavin Quinn, meanwhile, probably has a little bit of panic set in as he fights to get those shoulders off the mat.
And here's what a question I have for you, Professor, as Gavin Quinn fires back here on Junthai, is that over the last year, Gavin Quinn has not only been battling for the Clash title, but he's been battling the Clash. He's been very active. He's been in a lot of tough battles. Junthai, on the other hand, as Gavin Quinn goes to the top here. Oh, and Junthai, oh, and a nasty spill to the canvas for GQ, and he is down.
That was a nasty fall, and in a matchup like this, you don't want to see an injury turn the tide, but that could be what it is. I mean, it is a career-ending match, so you want to put...
And in the cover.
Two is it? Nope. You want to put your career's on the line, Bishop. So you're going to put your entire body of work that you do inside of there for that reason. I'm at a loss for words. I apologize, ladies and gentlemen. It's just, I'm getting sucked into the moment of how important this is to each man.
Gavin Quinn battling back here. Now, spinning heel kick there by Junthai into the cover. Does he have him? No.
Wow, that was almost it.
That was close. And going back to my question, Professor, GQ has been in a lot of wars the last year, while Junthai has just kind of been hanging out with the Clash, letting them do his dirty work. Do you think that those wars are going to impact Gavin Quinn here tonight?
I don't think so. I mean, Gavin Quinn and Junthai, I mean, once you get in that ring, no matter how many wars you've been in, adrenaline takes over and kind of shuts all that previous pain out. I mean, if you've got any lingering issues, which Gavin Quinn had that shoulder injury for a while, but he's not going to feel that in this match unless something happens to that existing injury. I don't see it really becoming a factor. More so, I mean, Gavin Quinn had to go through Junthai's cronies in the Clash.
Swinging neck breaker there connects. You're right. And that's exactly what I'm alluding to, is Junthai into the cover, and GQ kicks out. Again, smart move by Junthai there to keep heavy on the covers and make Gavin Quinn expend that energy, especially after Quinn took that nasty fall earlier, Professor, making him bridge off that neck a little bit, increase the pain, and make him use his energy here, because this is setting up like it is definitely going to be a marathon.
Oh, I mean, these guys can go for days. I mean, I've talked about Gavin Quinn's cardio
it's legendary.
It may be the best of anyone I've ever seen. This guy can go for days. And Junthai is no slouch either. I mean, these guys have been in 40-plus minute matches in the past, whether it be tag team, six-man, whatever you want to call it. I mean, these guys, they can go all night, and their career on the line, who knows what it's going to take to finish it here. And Miller going for that devastating dragon suplex. And he switches it around to one of my favorite holds, the cravat.
The cravat, I mean, so many different things you can do with the cravat, Professor. Explain what you can do out of this position.
It's like a three-quarter Nelson. I mean, you've got complete control of your opponent's body, but at the same time, when you control the head, you control the body. It's going to follow wherever you move it. But with this particular hold, is you're applying pressure to the arteries, and you can put a man out with enough pressure to that. You got your arms like an X, and that head's at an uncomfortable position. There's tremendous strain on the neck, on top of other things. But I could bore people all day talking about the cravat. When you see a devastating right hand to the midsection.
And going for the curb stomp here. No, GQ picks him up. He's going for it. Oh, Junthai with the elbows there. And oh my God, GQ spins out of it, but takes a kick to the midsection. Junthai off the ropes, and he eats a kick right to the melon, to the canvas. And GQ, he needed that.
Both these men have each other well scouted. They've wrestled each other countless of times, and they know what they're going for. If Junthai is able to hit that stomp of his, that could do it. If Quinn's able to hit that kick of his, that could do it, and they know they want to avoid that at all costs.
Yeah, and I think you're going to see a lot more of that here as this match progresses, as GQ with the right hands, the left hands, went for a right hand, but a chin breaker there, a jaw breaker, if you will. Spinning down, a nice spinning clothesline there, and GQ is getting rolling here, and Miller is on his heels.
And he's got him up. What's he going to do with him here, Bishop? And the old saying goes, what goes up must go.
We've seen it before, but Junthai again battling out.
That's scouted.
And here we go again. Can he get him? He got him! The Death Valley driver connects.
Gavin Quinn, this could be your moment. You could put this all to rest. Your career may continue if you're able to get a cover. And Gavin Quinn looking out. What's he got in mind here? He's going to try to put Junthai away. Gavin Quinn
going up to the high rent district here. Gavin Quinn to the top. What does he have in mind? A big splash? No! Junthai out of the way, just timber.
Oh no, Bishop,
oh, no.
Look.
Oh no!
There it is.
Curb stomp.
A devastating stomp of Junthai.
This one's over. GQ's career is over. No!
He continues, and the match continues.
Unbelievable.
Wow.
Junthai cannot believe it.
I'm speechless.
Wow.
I don't think anyone's ever kicked out of that.
I saw our timekeeper. He had his hand ready to go on the bell. He thought it was over. The crowd thought it was over. But GQ, the will and the passion for his career here in Clash, kicked out. And look at this. Roll up. Two. This is over.
Gavin Quinn.
No. Oh, right into a crossface. What a counter by Junthai.
Submission hold. What insult to injury it would be if you can make a man quit to end his career. This is the ultimate move here from Junthai.
And it's in the center of the ring. Nowhere for GQ to go. Oh!
Career is looming in the balance. Can Gavin Quinn reach down deep enough to get out of the submission hold?
Look at the torque on the back of Gavin Quinn. He tries to rotate, utilize everything he's got.
He might be putting himself in a more compromising position, though. Look at the neck. Look at the angle of that neck of Gavin Quinn. That crossface is in deep. The shoulder that I alluded to earlier is being torn away from the bone. The muscles in there.
Oh, and he gets the rope.
Wow.
The already injured neck. How much more could it take the neck from that nasty spill off the top rope? Junthai.
That's a great point, Bishop.
Oh my gosh, Junthai. How can Gavin Quinn? He got the foot on the bottom rope.
The career. We talk about the Clash Heavyweight Champion. Everybody fights in this company to get a shot at that Clash Heavyweight Championship, but you can't do that if you don't have a career to continue. And that's what they're fighting for right now. They're fighting for a chance to continue their career, to go after that gold.
And to the outside, Junthai.
What does he got in store here?
Gavin Quinn, no, he held up. Oh, and a nice back kick there. Mule kick by Gavin Quinn. What's he got in mind? And the moonsault!
Oh my. That's as high risk as you can get.
Unbelievable slingshot moonsault by Gavin Quinn to the outside, to the concrete. Miller reeling.
And that right there was an adrenaline boost for Quinn that he was able to pull that type of maneuver off. He thrives off of the high risk. You put himself in danger like that, gets the adrenaline spike, and you see he's fired up right now, and Gavin Quinn looking to turn this thing around.
GQ is feeling it here as he sets Miller up on the top rope. Junthai on the top rope here.
What does he have in store here? He's got a front chancery hook. He could be thinking superplex?
I think he wants a superplex, Professor, but no. Junthai out of it, headbutt. Another. GQ hanging in there, another, and down goes GQ. Oh no.
And that headbutt just shows you, I mean, that's such a move, and as much as it hurts your opponent, it takes a toll on yourself. And it's effective, but you pay a price, and at this point in the match, a headbutt,
and he crotches him there.
On you.
Desperate times call for desperate measures, Professor. There's no doubt about that.
They're really jockeying for position here. Somebody is looking to land something devastating here. They're looking to put the match away, and both guys have sick, twisted thoughts in their head.
Goodness, every inch counts in a battle like this, as these two both in a precarious position here. Oh no. Oh, GQ. Oh no. Oh no. What is going on here? What is going on here? Oh my God, unbelievable!
Gavin Quinn, this could be your moment. This could be it here. One, two. He has a move. How in the world did Junthai kick out of that?
You have got to be kidding me. You talk about the heart of Gavin Quinn, but the heart of Junthai as well. Both of these men laying it on the line here at Seize the Day 9 for their Clash Wrestling career.
Listen to the crowd, Bishop. Listen to the crowd. They are rallying behind Gavin Quinn.
A super kick!
Lights out. This has got to be
Cover.
One, two. No! What the hell did Junthai kick out of that? Unbelievable. Career versus career here at Seize the Day 9. What does either one of these men have left in the tank?
GQ, Gavin Quinn, he might have to go get the kitchen sink after he couldn't finish off Junthai after those two maneuvers.
I mean, he has put everyone on that roster away with that kick. He has won championships with that kick, and Junthai somehow was able to kick out.
Both men standing position center of the ring. Well, not for long. Forearm sends Junthai crashing to the canvas.
Sheer frustration from Gavin Quinn now. He's having a hard time putting Junthai away, and now he's just going to take it out aggressively and beat it out of him. And that one right there might have rattled some chitlets.
Oh, and a big boot by Junthai. He's got fight left in him. Junthai coming, another super kick. He couldn't put him down. What's he got in mind? Oh, and the referee again.
Dastardly tackle.
Away. Oh, and a big kick. But GQ in the cover, 2, 3, but where's the ref?
There is no referee. Junthai just kicked him right in the face.
Unbelievable. Now Junthai. Oh my gosh.
Dragon suplex right on that already injured neck.
And
Oh
what?
no, you gotta be kidding me. You gotta be kidding me. I mean, the referee may be unconscious and he can't even hear the music right now.
4 members of the Clash. Tresnick's got a steel chair. No.
Not like
No.
this. Not like this.
Unbelievable. This is
Not like this. This is one-on-one, career versus career.
This is our time. This is your time to get rid of this guy forever in Clash Wrestling. This is your time.
Cameron Sky telling him it's his time, and he throws the chair down. What? They're giving it to him on a silver platter, and Junthai doesn't want it. Professor.
Junthai, I mean, like I said, this is one-on-one. The Clash want to help Junthai. He wants to do it on his own.
Unbelievable.
He's just throwing the Clash. I can't believe the Clash looks confused.
They don't know what to do.
And they're respecting Junthai enough to try to let him finish it on his own. And he's going to go for it. We've seen this many a time.
And there it is.
He just drove him face first to the mat. No steel chair needed. No Clash needed. Junthai's going to do this on his own, and you have to respect that.
And a double knees right to the midsection. This could be it. Junthai, we know what he's setting up for here, folks. This is the move that beat P.D. Williams. That's beaten competitor after competitor here in Clash Wrestling. He wants the goodbye tooth.
Oh, this is synonymous with Junthai and Gavin Quinn pulling himself up in the corner with every ounce of energy he has left. Junthai charges in. And there it is.
That's
Goodbye,
it.
Tooth. There's chiclets in the second and third row. And that's not good enough. That's not
What?
good. Oh, my.
Another one.
This is getting ugly. Bishop.
Unbelievable.
This is ugly. He is making sure that this will be the end of Gavin Quinn. How in the hell?
What?
Did Gavin Quinn?
What?
Get
Super kick! Super kick! Into the cover. 1, 2. It's over!
Gosh, that is it. Junthai's career has come to an end.
Ladies and gentlemen, here is your winner, GQ Gavin Quinn.
These two competitors threw everything but the kitchen sink.
With that victory, that means that Junthai's career in Clash Wrestling has come to an end.
These two men threw everything but the kitchen sink at each other here tonight at the Taylortown Trade Center. Unbelievable. Gavin Quinn is victorious. He will continue his career in Clash Wrestling. Junthai's career is over. Let's hear now from Gavin Quinn.
I know it's late, and I know you guys are dying to get home. It's been a long night. I can promise you it's been a long night for me too, and probably really long for you, Miller. But honestly, man, all jokes aside, for 8 years, man, this is years 9. There's no one in the world, and I you now, pardon my language, there's nobody in the world that takes me to the limit like this guy right here. Miller, whether or not I like you, that really doesn't matter at this point. All I can say is that, like I said, I've been kicked in the face by a lot of men. It doesn't hurt half as much as when this guy kicks you in the face, I can promise you that. So Miller, for 8 years, we've done this, and we've done it well at the top of our game. I'm sad to see you go. So one last time, Miller, I show you the utmost respect. I want to thank you for your time here at Clash Wrestling. And if you ever decide that you ever want another match, I'll be the first one to sign that paper, and we can do it one more time. What do you say?
Wow, what a show of respect between Gavin Quinn and Junthai, burying the hatchet apparently. Gavin Quinn, victorious. Junthai, his career here in Clash Wrestling is over. Ladies and gentlemen, this has been one of the most incredible shows in the history of Clash Wrestling. This has been Seize the Day 9. For Professor Priest, I am Matt Bishop. Thank you for joining us. Have a wonderful evening.